Hey, what's up everyone? Traditional Games here, and welcome to Gaming News of the Week, Episode 2. Last week I covered about 15 stories. Today we're going to do significantly less. Last week I covered a lot of mini stories that I really didn't have much to say about. So instead I'm going to put those kind of stories in the description as jot notes, and I'll be focusing on this the main huge stories of this week. So we've got about 6 of them. Also in the description I will be putting the game releases of the week. So let's just get right into it. First one, the biggest news, obviously, the Titanfall beta has opened. Sign up started early this week to get access to codes, and codes for the beta have been being shared left and right. But just tonight, actually, it was open to the public. So if you have an Xbox One, I would suggest getting right into the Titanfall beta before it's released next month. That's going to be a huge Xbox One release. I'm not sure how long the beta is going to last. I'm not sure, if the beta is going to be on PC, or at least if the open beta, the public beta is going to be on PC. But if you have an Xbox One, you should try out right now. I don't think the beta is going to last very much longer. Alright, next story. WB Games, Warner Brothers Games, refused to release a patch for Batman Arkham Origins. And they said they'd rather focus on releasing new games, and they said they really don't care about fixing patches to make the game more playable. So, Warner Brothers, all I have to say is fuck you. You guys are assholes, and I'm not going to buy any more of your games. In other news, I'm really looking forward to Dying Light. Boycotts are fucking stupid. Doesn't matter what a company does. If a game is amazing, you're going to play it. Alright? And not to mention, Warner Brothers didn't develop the game. And you want to support the developers, and sadly that means you have to support scumbag publishers as well. But that's the way it is. I do not support what Warner Brothers is doing at all. I think they're complete assholes for not patching the game. That's their responsibility. But I'm not going to be a brat and boycott them. I am going to be trying out Dying Light. That is an amazing game. Not going to skip it. So yeah. Next news. This is a funny one. Investors of Microsoft have been pushing Microsoft to get them to cut the Xbox, to stop creating the Xbox and just to cancel it, which is pretty funny. They claim that the Xbox distracts them from their other divisions, from their entertainment purposes. To that I have to say they have it completely backwards. I'd say that the Xbox is being distracted by the other divisions of Microsoft, because let's face it, the Xbox One is more about entertainment. You got the Kinect, casual games and family apps or whatever, opposed to actual hardcore gaming. Don't get me wrong, they still got some amazing games, but you gotta admit, those are third-party exclusives. Dead Rising 3 is Capcom, Titanfall is EA. So, I actually say that the Xbox should be separate from Microsoft, but I think it's funny that investors are trying to get them to cancel the Xbox, especially considering it's making billions. Not as much as PlayStation, but I don't know. Investors are stupid. Next one, not that big of an update, but GTA Online got a Valentine's Day patch. I did not have the time to play it on Valentine's Day, but or to record it, because I actually do not have a gold account on Xbox Live. It expired recently, but I did download the patch, however. And I did get to play a bit at a friend's house, actually, and I didn't really get to do too much. I did get to put hilarious heart shorts on and or boxers, and then I wore a shirt that says "I want to heart you," which is 4 hearts, so you can get what word they're trying to say. And I went around jerking people off and blowing them kisses. Anyways, next story: Nintendo Direct. Nintendo had some their like monthly Nintendo Direct press conference. Nothing too much that interests me. They announced a lot of 3DS games. They got a new Kirby game, a new Yoshi game, a new Mario Golf game. What was the other one? Hold on, have it up here somewhere. Oh yeah, and a new Pokemon game called Pokemon Battle Trozy or something. I don't know. None of these games interest me, okay? I don't really care about the Wii U or the 3DS at the moment. However, one thing that did interest me was an epic trailer for Bayonetta 2. One of the only games I think worth getting for the Wii U, except for Sonic Boom. However, the sad news is that Bayonetta 2 has a release date of summer 2014 for Japan only. And I'm not sure when it's coming up to North America. It might actually be next year. So I really don't see any reason to buy a Wii U. They also released details on Mario Kart. They gave it a release date, and also that the said that the Koopa Kids are going to be playable characters. Unfortunately, that's another thing I don't care about. I don't care about Mario Kart. They also announced a new character for Super Smash Bros. Another game I don't care about. It's just a fighting game. We already have Super Smash Bros. Brawl. In my opinion, we don't need another one. We don't need a new Mario Kart or Super Smash Bros. And the character they announced is Little Mac from a wrestling game, boxing game called Punch Out. I never played that because apparently that's like an NES kind of game, and I don't really care for retro games. And the only character they announced, like a new character for Super Smash Bros., the new one, is Mega Man. Everything else is just like really lame. It's like, what are these characters? Why are they important? Now, I'd rather see Bayonetta actually, or that character from Akami would also be a good character for Super Smash Bros. But nothing much I care about in Nintendo Direct except for the Bayonetta announcement. Okay, and the last story is another bit of Xbox news. Nothing that big, but the the February update for Xbox has been delayed. This is the one we talked about last week, where they were going to fix basic stuff like that should have been there at release. Excuse me. Such as battery life indicator or managing your storage space. So that's been delayed. They also announced that they're going to release a patch to fix some sensitivity issues for the Xbox One controller, which is actually by request of EA, or Respawn Entertainment, the creators of Titanfall, saying they claimed that the controller was too twitchy for the game, so Microsoft is going to release an update to fix that for the game to be released. In addition, they also updated the second patch that's going to be released in March for Titanfall. This patch is going to fix stuff for multiplayer purposes, and in terms of the operating system, they're going to make changes to party chat and stuff like that. And some of the things that I heard are completely stupid because, again, there's stuff that should have been in there at launch. Number one, a recent players list was not in the release, but that's stupid because that was in the 360. Why would they take it out? Well, they're putting that back in now. Another thing is, apparently, I don't know much about this, but apparently party chat is not separate from game chat. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means that people can only be in a party chat if they're in the game with you, or if you can still hear people in the game when you're in a party chat. But That's stupid shit. That should have been there at launch. You know, it's just simple shit that Microsoft overlooked, which is pretty dumb. They obviously rushed the console. But anyways, and that's the update. Very short. I got through all the news in, half the time I did as last week. In the description, you can find some smaller stories that don't really have I don't really have much to say about. And in addition to details on the game releases for this week, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do this every week. So join me next week when we'll cover the gaming news of this week up to come. Coming up. I suck at talking. Thanks a lot, and I hope you enjoy.